everybody? Welcome to the Grim Report. Today is on Marvel's road to Star Wars. The Force Awakens begins with Shattered Empire. So the first comic book in the series is going to be called Shattered Empire. It's going to fill in the gap between Star Wars 6 and Star Wars 7. It's going to begin where the Ewok, after the party where the last episode 6 stopped. And I guess because whatever's going on is going to be happening at near the end of it, not the beginning of it, which is interesting to me, but whatever. They looked between the Return of the Jedi and the Star Wars The Force Awakens. This follows the Star Wars journey to The Force Awakens, Shattered Empire, which is a new comic book series that they're starting in September 2015, this year. First revealed Friday afternoon. StarWars.com, there's no creative team or plot available at this time, but the first teaser image illustrated Black Widow. The guy who wrote Black Widow, Phil Noto, successful heroes, you know, during the end of that show, during the end of it. And it's supposed to bridge the gap between episode 6 and 7, and including Star Wars Journey to the Force Awakens and CP3O's centric series. So CP3O is getting his own series, which is the least character you might think that'd be a good idea to have a series for if you think about it, because what can he do? Absolutely nothing. But this is Marvel's take on everything, what they want done, what they think is a good idea. What they believe is a good idea and what we believe is a good idea is two different things. I mean, I'd like to hear from the Star Wars fans on this one because, I mean, yeah, bridging the gap would be a good idea, but aren't the movies supposed to do that? I mean, what if the person can't get the comic book? Are they going to explain what happened in the 7th movie? I mean, because this is a big gap here from what I'm hearing. Luke Skywalker's an old man in this one. So, what would he do between then? I mean, I know he's got a daughter. I know Han and Leia had a daughter and son, but what really goes on here is really interesting. I'd say would be interesting because Marvel, these things are supposed to fill in the gaps between 6 and 7, and it's a huge gap. It's a huge gap from what I'm hearing. Luke Skywalker's an old man. Han Solo's old, of course. Leia's old, and they got 2 kids. And Luke's got a kid. Now, are they going to explain who he meets and how he meets her? Because that's already been explained in later books. In books before Marvel got a hold of it. But is this going to be the official, unofficial Marvel version of it? Or is it going to be the one that Lucas wanted and had in mind? But, I mean, there's like Marvel and Disney. Throw out everything out, start all over. The comic book people before Marvel had it, before Marvel got a hold of it, before Disney got a hold of the franchise, was Dark Horse. And before that, I think somebody else said it before that, I'm not sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. Or don't. People seemingly don't leave any comments hardly ever here. So, whatever. But yeah, getting back to it. I mean, if you think about it, a CP3O comic book. Why not a Han Solo comic book? Or, I mean, come on, a CP3O centered comic book. That's ridiculous. But, I mean, they want to do it. Marvel wants to do it. Marvel wants to do it. It's their show, not ours. But you think after all the other screw-ups that Marvel's done by making Thor a female, by making, yeah, I'm back on that subject again, and by making Hawkeye, I mean, not Hawkeye, but Falcon Captain America. I mean, what gives them the right to screw up Star Wars? Other than that Disney owns it and they want Marvel to do it. So, yeah. Looks promising. I mean, I've seen the cover. I mean, it'll probably be the thumbnail I pick out. But, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure I want Marvel screwing up the... Because, like I said, they've been doing up my screw-ups here lately, and it's the director's fault. Him wanting to go in a different direction. And, well, he screws up. But I digress. Coming out September 2015, this year, the entire series. So, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you want more information, you know when I get it, because I'll put it up here. Till then, good luck, good night, peace out.